You know, I have a theory that all kenpachi are so instinctively paired with their zanpakuto, or they have an animal like zanpakuto. But let me break down what I mean. You know, I always found it interesting that Yunohana Zanpakuto had the only Shikai to actually become a living animal. But obviously, at this point in the story, we didn't know she was kenpachi. So for her Shikai, her having a living animal to me was not crazy, because I thought Kubo was going to introduce more living animal type zanpakutos. However, the only other example of a living animal zanpakuto is the 7th kenpachi Kuryoshiki. And when I say living animal zanpakuto, Kuryoshiki and Yunohana are the only two Soul Reapers with Shikais that turn into living animals that act independently of them. And no, I don't think Kubo drew this connection on accident. I really think Kubo uses their Shikais to depict kenpachi as animalistic, fighters who fight like it's a dog-eat-dog world. And I feel like that's very fitting for their characters, because outside of battle, Kuryoshiki and Yunohana are very chill people. But once they get into battle, it's like the mindset of a kenpachi kicks in, and they fight to be the last one standing, the top of the jungle. And now when I say kenpachis are more instinctively in tune with their zanpakutos, Kenpachi Azashiro and Kenpachi Zaraki are the only two Soul Reapers who have manifested their Bankai spirits into reality, and they just hang out with them all day. And I don't know what else to make of that besides the fact that kenpachis just have more of an instinctive connection to their zanpakuto, which just allows them to manifest their spirit at all times. And I feel like this is backed up by the fact that Azashiro achieved his Bankai nearly as soon as he got his zanpakuto. Azashiro was probably one of the fastest captains to reach their Bankai state, and when he activated his Bankai, he could just never deactivate it, like he never has to turn it off. That shows just how instinctively paired with his zanpakuto he is. And in Kenpachi's case, he was so instinctively paired with his zanpakuto that he didn't even need to use Bankai to draw out significant, like, captain level power. And all the way up into Thousand Year Blood War, he drew significant power from his zanpakuto without even knowing its name. But these are just theories I have because these are only traits found in kenpachis. But let me know what y'all think down below.